How many of us remember waking up around 6 in the morning, driving to this exact location, and being put through 4 hours of horrifying testing? That's right, we all probably do. By listening to the speech, you will learn why standardized testing should not be used to determine how smart someone is and why we should use other alternatives. During the speech, I will inform you about how standardized testing is not the best option for schools, students, or teachers. Instead of telling you why standardized testing is needed, I'm going to tell you why we shouldn't need standardized testing instead. Standardized testing can ruin not only a school's reputation, but a nation's reputation. In 2002, the No Child Left Behind Act was established. The U.S. used to be ranked 18th in world math on the Program for International Student Assessment, or the PISA. Then we fell to 31st. Not only did we fall in math, but we also fell in science, although the reading rate did remain the same. Standardized testing has not improved student achievement either. Not only are they measuring student progress and intelligence, but they are determining teachers' pay and administrators' pay. Based on student scores, this determines how good the educational institute the child is attending. According to the article Standardized, the failing of standardized testing can potentially lead to closure of schools and or school districts. Standardized testing is also not an accurate way of measuring a student's achievement. According to an educational economist, Richard Rothstein, the measurement of the student achievement is too complex. It's too complex for people to completely understand. Achievement tests were also developed just to find tutors, and now they are used to determine everyone's intelligence. These tests only measure a portion of our knowledge, which makes them inaccurate. There are also many attributes that are left out during standardized testing. These include creativity, persistence, responsibility, reliability, compassion, and resourcefulness, which are all very important in today's life. These tests are very small samples of behavior, and they're used to estimate a student's whole portion of knowledge, and that I found in the article Standardized Tests Do. Although these standardized tests are very reliable in the way they grade, what they're grading isn't completely reliable, I guess, or helpful in determining how smart someone is, and they are entirely too simplistic. Another reason is that it also puts stress on teachers in because they have to prepare their students for the standardized tests. So according to Do Standardized Tests, it shows that people are so focused on getting a high score that they tend to teach the test, and they tend to focus on the subjects that are on the test, which include math, reading, and writing. Subjects that get left out are social studies and all the fine arts. And then according to the Common Core organization, and they are an educational advocacy group that is concerned about the impacts of the No Child Left Behind Act. They found that music and history classes were immensely cut after the NCLB Act came into place. And then, according to the Do article, teachers are losing their flexibility in lesson plans, and they feel so pressured to teach the test instead, which result in unhappiness of students and teachers the majority of the time. And teaching the standardized test also causes students to lose interest faster. There are also many other points that need to be made about standardized testing. As stated before, multiple acts that are used for standardized testing to support it, but I cannot find any that are against it. Another thing is that money would change if we cut out standardized testing, because there wouldn't be as many academic scholarships given out just for academics. So we would lose money in that way, which is harder for students to pay for college if they don't have scholarships. And then, although by not having to take the standardized test, there could also be more scholarships for things such as art programs, music, and all of that type of stuff. Some incentives that are related to standardized testing include multiple things. A positive incentive would be that the scholarships that you are getting, you can get for saying that you prove you're a responsible person, or you prove that you're very creative, like art scholarships. And then a negative thing was that the people who don't, like the people who don't get the good scores, they get placed in lower classes, which means they don't even basically get the chance to show their potential, that they do have the ability to learn at a higher level. One of the main committees that are involved in the standardized testing debate is the Common Core Group, and they believe that standardized testing is more harmful than useful. And then if the United States can manage to get rid of standardized testing, it would give students a higher chance of achieving more knowledge, and that they do indeed possess. Not all students are fantastic at math, reading, or writing, and sometimes the arts, the music, and just being responsible and showing that you're a good person is also very important in educational society. In conclusion, I have given you details about why standardized testing is not needed and multiple other important facts about standardized testing. Standardized testing leads to inconsistent habits in school, causes stress on students and teachers, and may cause threats to school buildings who cannot perform to a certain standard. Thank you.